Okay, I'm going live, y'all. Oh. Hello, everybody. Yay, I'm so glad that you made it to today's live Q&A with Arrettres Hollins. I hope you're having an amazing Monday. It has been interesting for me so far. um, so I'm here in Texas and my baby's not feeling well, so that's making me a little sad. But we're doing all the things that we can to make sure, she starts feeling better. Just a little wheezing and some coughing. The devil is a lie. No, she does not have COVID. The devil is an entire lie. Um, but we're gonna say it's allergies, and we're doing all the things we believe we can do to help her feel better. Um, so right now she's playing in mommy's rollers and rolling her hair, her natural hair that's in twists. She's rolling it. So you feel the need to come on the camera?
Yes.
You feel the need to come on?
Yes.
Is that no? Oh, mama's baby. Mm. Well, you go ahead, mama. Go finish putting rollers in your hair. So she ain't feeling too bad, okay? Which is why I was gonna take her to care now, but I think she'll be okay. Just gonna do some more things and put the steam up in her nose. But I know that's not what you're here for. But this is mom life. I'm a mom. I have four amazing daughters, ages 4 to 16. I've been married 16 years. 16, 19 years. Um, and stuff comes up with marriage, and life and being a mom, and we do what we do. And actually that's nothing but God, because this perfectly aligns with what today's um event is about, what today's subject is. Like, I promise I did not plan this at all. Okay. Because if anyone knows me, I'm a mom that I like my children to be healthy at all times. I'm always thinking about, okay, did you take your vitamins? Did you take your supplements? Did you take your this? Did you wash your hands? Did you sanitize? Like, before COVID, pre-COVID, I was that mom where let's spray everything with the sanitizer. Let's disinfect. Let's do all the things. So this perfectly aligns with today's topic, which is how to navigate all the roles you play without burnout. Because I'm a mom, and I work, and I have a ministry or business, and I'm active in church. So I do a lot of things. And it's easy to burn out. It's easy to do too much or do things to the point where you lose your identity, you lose balance, you lose ground, and you're just spinning. You just feel like you're constantly spinning. And I don't want that for you. So the first thing I want you to know is walk in grace. Like, you don't have to do all the things for all the people. Yes, I know you are superwoman. I know you can do all the things, and it'll be wonderful. But offer yourself grace. You need to get to the point where you say, you know what? I don't have to do all the things. Let me pick and choose what I will do. Let me pick and choose what I'm capable of doing now. And it's okay if I don't do all the things for all the people. It's okay. Okay. So the first thing is grace. Number two, prioritize what's mandatory right now that's needed for you and your family. You and your family come first at all times, because what's all said and done, this business, if I leave this earth, y'all love me, y'all may miss me, but who's going to think about me when they have their first child, when they're taking care of their kids? My family comes first. So your family, and actually, let me switch this around a little bit too. Make sure that whatever it is you're doing is aligned with what your purpose and what's needed for you right now. Because if you're worn out and you're tired and you're frustrated and you're cranky, there's no point in you trying to do all the things, and you're killing yourself and you're burning yourself out. We don't want you to do that. Okay. So make sure whatever you choose to do aligns and is necessary for you in this current season. In this current season, like, for example, someone was asking me to go back to school and get this degree, and that's not cool for this season that I'm in right now. That's not something that I need to be doing. This is driving me crazy. Am I in an angle? I feel like maybe it's just this thing that's doing it. Hey, boo, how are you? So, let's Cheryl, we went to school back in the day. Yes, boo. And I love what you're doing with all your travel. That's amazing. I'm proud of you, girl. Um, so okay, so first, offer yourself grace. Two, is what I'm being asked to do, or is it all in alignment of what's necessary right now? Yes, you're a superwoman, but you don't have to do all the things. And is it aligned with what God has for you right now? Does God want you? Like I had to say, does God want me to go back to school right now? No, He does not, because He know burnout Arrettres is not saved. Like burnout Arrettres, she's spazzing out. You know, her temper's a little short. You know, she's not able to take care of herself and her family the way she should. So is college a good thing? It's a beautiful thing. Getting another degree a good thing? It's a beautiful thing. Is it necessarily a sin against God? Like, am I going to be destined for hell because I went to college? No. But it's not a part of what God has for me right now. And it doesn't align with who I am right now. Okay. So identify, is this activity for me right now? Okay. And number three, before business, there's family. So it's grace for yourself, there's me, and then there's my family. In the midst of all this, it should go without saying that God, of course, is before all of this. As constantly going to God saying, Lord, is this part of your will for my life right now? Lord, is this something I need to be doing? Lord, should I be investing in this Bitcoin? Or should I be investing in this over here? Should I be investing in this business? Should I, that goes without saying. Okay, so it's not on the list, because everything that you do should go back to, Lord, is this something that I need to be doing? So grace, me, family, okay? That's for starters. Now, 4, delegate. You need to delegate. You don't have to do everything. Like, I used to feel guilty because I had my daughters. My daughters wash clothes. They cook dinner. They clean the house. Like, I don't take out garbage. Well, my husband takes out garbage. They do the laundry. They do the vacuuming. They do the mopping. And I used to feel guilty. Like, Rachel, you got these kids working. But it's like, no. They live very well. They live very well. And if the least I'm asking them to do is keep this house clean, yes, please and thank you. And I remember growing up, we had to do that anyway. And we didn't have all the cell phones and all the extravagant things that these children now have. So delegate to people in the house. If you don't have children who are capable, now let's be clear. My 4-year-old vacuums. And she's trying to ease her way back over here. I do vacuum. She's so goofy. Go on over there with the rollers in your hair, please. Yes, she does vacuum. But it doesn't, whatever you determine your child is capable of doing, they can do. Okay? So delegate responsibility. You don't have to come home and cook extravagant meals every night. Assign to your children some stuff to do. Okay? And even if it's something like you got hamburger patties, you got hot dogs, once or twice a week, just make it a hamburger night and a hot dog night and a taco night. Them 3 things, that takes care of 3 out of the 7 days of the week. You don't have to kill yourself trying to do all the things. And one of them nights could be a pizza night. Go get some DiGiorno's, and if you go to Walmart, they got the $2.97 pizza in there. The crust is a little thick, but hey, it does what it needs to do. Okay, so delegate. And if you don't have children of age to where they can take responsibility, of course, your hubby can take care of some of these chores, or invest in a maid to come by once a month, twice a month. Invest in somebody. Pay one of the teens from your church to come by and clean the house or do the laundry for you. Stop trying to be superwoman. It's nowhere in the Bible does it say you're not going to make it into the kingdom of heaven if you have not been superwoman and did all the things in one day. No. Grace and mercy. If the Lord's giving you grace and mercy, you need to apply that to yourself too. So, number 4, delegate. And number 5, you need an agenda of consistency. So, for example, on like laundry day in my house, each person has a different day. On each day, everyone knows what's supposed to be washed, and then we have time slots. So 5 o'clock we're eating. By 5:30 we're cleaning the kitchen. By 6 o'clock we're cleaning the living room and the entryway. By 7, you need to have some times and some systems set up and stick to your systems. So yes, you've delegated, but now you need systems, and you need to hold everybody accountable. Set them. My timer, my timer from 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock. I have timers going off to remind me to do this. 7 o'clock, the baby needs a bath. 7:30, they need to be reading books. 8 o'clock, they need to be in the bed. You need to have systems set up so that your household is functioning in a way to where you're not, trying to figure out, oh, what needs to happen now? What's going on now? What needs to what? No. You have your systems in check, and start with what's best for your family. Do not let an outsider, your auntie, your uncle, your mama, your sister, your cousin tell you that, oh no, you need to do blah da 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 da. No, mind your business. Or I gracefully decline what you're saying. Thank you. No, thank you. Or just tune in. Like, I'm anointed to ignore stuff. Like, my sister laughs at me all the time. She's like, Arrettres, you completely black out. And not black out to the point where because that's another thing that I used to do too. But black out to where I'm not even here. You're not even talking to me no more. Yeah. Oh, you talking to, yeah. Okay. I ain't heard a word you said. And it's a gift. I promise you. You talking and I'm not hearing nothing. So have systems in order for your household so that you are not spinning out of orbit. Meal prep. That's another thing that I love to do. We have freezers where we have food that's always okay. You can come in the video one more time, baby. Where's all your Arrettres at? Come here. You want to get in the video one last time? Okay, one last time. You're getting in the video with mommy. Okay.
Can I just sit with you?
You want to sit with me? You just want to be on the camera.
No, I don't.
Really?
I just want to watch you.
Well, you can sit over there and watch me. All right. You gonna sit right there and watch me?
Yeah.
Okay, princess.
Just gonna chill.
All right, princess. Thank you. So have systems in your house of what needs to be done and when it needs to be done, and stick to it. Have a calendar. Have like on my refrigerator, I have a list of the schedule. Everyone knows supposed to set their alarm. I have a list of a to-do list every single day. I have a to-do list in my journal. It starts with, and it's literally hour by hour. Now, I hope y'all take notes because I'm a teacher. I'm naturally a teacher. So I hope you were taking notes. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. And literally, I have a basic to-do list every single day. 8 o'clock what I'm doing, 9 o'clock what I'm doing, 10 o'clock what I'm doing, 11 o'clock what I'm doing, 12 o'clock too. And it's certain stuff that I know I'm doing systematically every single day. And I have an agenda. So, for example, every Monday I'm blogging. Every Tuesday I'm updating my newsletter. Every Wednesday, I'm working on products for my group coaching program. I'm doing things that it's a system to everything. That way I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I haven't blogged in 3 to 4 days, because this is the reality of it all. If you don't have a system, you won't get all the things done, all the things that you need to be doing. Okay. So have your systems in check. And number 6, go through the things that you have added to your list and take some things off. Some stuff you don't need to be doing. Like we and I love my church. I go to one community church here in Plano, Texas. And I was one of those people. I was there on Sunday because I was serving with Pursuit. I was there on Tuesdays for some of the meetings we had for women. I was there on Wednesday for Bible study. I was there on Thursday because the girls had mom life. You know what? I'm a detour for a minute. When I first started, I used to be the mom. And where's your barrettes, baby? You had pretty barrettes in your hair. Where are they at?
I like the curly.
She tried to put rollers on her hair. Anywho, I'm not even bothering with that. So, part of being a mom is accepting that you are a mom.
That's why I heard Mom.
Anywho, you sit still right there, okay? So in the beginning, I used to be like, oh no, everyone in the house needs to be quiet. All the things need to be quiet. Everyone, shh. Mommy's doing a video. Mommy's doing a live. And it wasn't until I was talking to my mentor, and she's like, you're a mom. Like, everything doesn't have to be perfect. Yes, baby. I'll tell you, shh, be quiet. I'll say, shh, be quiet. Yes.
That's your blood pressure.
Yes. And sometimes in the house when they're cutting up and I'll say my blood pressure, and everybody will get quiet because they don't want mommy to die.
I think somebody's gonna die. Because my mom and dad died.
My mom and my dad died?
Yes.
Yes, my mom and dad died. They did. Yes. Can you sit here quietly and while I do this video, please?
Okay.
And then when we finish, we'll do a whole nother video for you, okay?
Yay!
Okay, princess. Okay, so Grace. My mentor was telling me, Arrettres, you're a mom. People need to see you in your natural habitat. People need to see that you have a 4-year-old who would like to get on the video and make faces and be special in the background. It is who it is. It is what it is. Okay. And who's most likely attracted to me or who most likely likes to work with me are other moms who have little ones and teenagers and know, oh, she gets it. Arrettres gets what I'm going through because she's currently going through it right now. Anywho, so 1, grace. Walking grace. 2, does this align with my purpose right now? Is it necessary right now? 3, family. Prioritize. Is this good for my family? Does it take me away from my family? Does it take me, because like I said, when it's said and done, I need to be here for her. Yes, part of motherhood. Yes, Cheryl, you are right. Delegate. I'm a control freak. I like to be in control of things at all times. And it's like, you know what, Arrettres, just delegate. When Anaya goes and cleans the bedroom, cleans her bedroom, y'all go ahead and do whatever you need. I don't have to be in control of everything. And 5, having systems. Okay. 6. Why don't you go upstairs with Leah for me, please? Okay. You gonna sit quiet? Okay. All right, Mama. You're so adorable, but you're so adorable. And feel free to post any questions that you have in the comment section, and I'll answer them as we go along. Oh, she threw me a heart. So, and remember, today we're talking about how to balance all the hats. And you know what? Let's be real. There's sometimes where everything will not be balanced. Because we're always wanting balance. I want to be able to do all the things and be all the places for all the people. And I just want to be able to do it all. And you know what? Sometimes you're just not going to be able to do it all. Because you don't need to. You don't need, who are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to impress? I mean, is it for yourself? And if it is for yourself, what are you hoping to gain? Because when it's all said and done, when I leave this earth, what will my children say? Like, I love y'all. I pray for y'all dearly. But there's no point in me giving my life to y'all and then my children end up in jail. Or one of my biggest fears, and don't judge me.
Mommy, I'm go to jail.
Okay, yeah, I don't want my children to go to jail. No, they're not. They already know she's not going to jail. I don't want my girls to end up on a pole somewhere. And that's real. Now, if that's okay with you and your family and that's what y'all choose, that's y'all. If y'all okay with your child ending up on the pole or you being on the pole or whatever, it's up to you. But for me, I need to consider these things, especially since I'm raising 4 girls. Okay, so we had grace, me, family, delegate, systems. Any other questions about, and those are the main things, how to prioritize. And I also said with systems, you have your calendar, you have your agenda. Do not overbook yourself. Do not. This is a big issue I used to try. I would have an appointment at 9 o'clock, and then I know I got to be at the church by 11 o'clock, and then I got to be back at the house by 2 o'clock, and then I got to be back at the church by 3 o'clock, and then I got to go and meet with someone. No, do not overbook yourself. Don't do it. Give yourself grace. If you got like 1 to 2 things that you need to do, offer a window of grace for you to, be able to enjoy yourself in between it. Do not overbook yourself. Do not overextend yourself. People will understand. And if they do not understand, they are not your people. My people understand. If Arrettres says, look, I'm going to do my best to support, to be a part of, to help you, to excel in whatever it is that you're doing. But if I say no, I cannot make it, it means that I seriously, I had a prior engagement, and it's just not working for me. Okay. And sometimes it's like, can I just buy you some, can I pay for something for you? Can I, can I get, at your event, can I buy the food for the event? What can I do, to help you? So do not overextend yourself.
Yeah, I always buy food.
Okay. Along with that, you within your schedule, you also have to have self-care. I'm big on self-care. You need time for yourself. You need time to be feeding yourself, time where you're not doing anything like guilt-free time. Like I'm not doing anything important. Nothing important. I'm sitting here watching TV, or I'm sitting here in the backyard, or I'm just gonna eat my ice cream. You need some self-care in there too. Okay. So hopefully this has helped. I've given you all the main things, how to navigate all the roles you play without burnout. And it's really about what's best for you. And you don't have to be the person doing all the things. Being Miss Popularity doesn't feel good sometimes, but when it's all said and done, who are you here for? Make sure what you're doing aligns with God. Make sure that what you're doing aligns with your purpose and aligns with you. I struggle with balancing home. Okay. And work. I don't have help at home. It's always a battle trying to get help with the simplest task. My home is so chaotic. I want peace. Thank you so much, Michelle, so much for sharing that with me. Let's start with peace. Peace starts within you. Peace starts with an understanding that, you know what, I don't care what happens today, I'm going to walk in peace. My system, me walking in peace, started when I started with my morning routine. I get up in the morning and I'll normally go walking. My oldest daughters will go walking with me. We'll walk about a mile and a half. So I start with that. And what does that do? That gives me time to just breathe. That gives me time to just talk to God. Lord, I'm going through this right now. It gives me time just to talk to God. Okay. So I start with walking. Then when I get back home, I'm in my devotional. I have a couple of devotionals that I go in between. I journal, start with gratitude. Okay. I make a gratitude list every single morning. And I go over a lot of this in the Restored and Confident Society, which is a group coaching program that I have. And then I read my Bible, read a couple scriptures. What I love is the New Testament. I'll go through the New Testament because I like stories, so I'll go through the New Testament, with Matthew, and just to get, I don't see it as, oh, I'm reading my Bible. It's like, oh, this is a good book. So I'm reading my book to get an understanding of this. Oh, look what happened. What did they do, Peter? Because I'm a Peter. Like I challenge you. Identify which one of the disciples are you? Which you don't even know what I'm talking about. Which character in the Bible are you? Like I'm the ride or die Peter. What? I'm cutting your ear off. What you're not gonna do is mess with my Jesus, or what you're not gonna do is mess with my family. So I like to read the stories as if they are a story. Okay, so I read my Bible. You also need to determine I'm not going to let everything stress me out. I'm not going to. I'm not going to spin in circles. Peace. You determine the amount of peace that you have in yourself every day. There are times when stuff is like people around me are spazzing out, stuff's happening, but I'm sitting and I'm chilling because what I'm not going to do is lose myself and allow what's going on the outside to now come on the inside. You have to control, and I'm big on mindset, controlling your thoughts, taking captive every single thought. Take captive the Bible tells us that because he knows that the enemy is going to use your mind to make you feel like you're going crazy. That's his job. So what you say is, you know what? I'm not going to drift. I'm not going to let my mind spaz out. Okay. Balancing home. Choose, if you don't have help right now, if your babies are too little, your husband, because sometimes husbands just ain't, helping all the way. And I do go through some strategies in Restored and Confident Society where I teach you how to get your husband to do some things to take the burden off of you. But if you have absolutely no help,
they got married.
No, yes, we did get married. You gonna stop talking, little girl? I'm gonna put you over there. This is a mini me. So if you're not getting the help, then what I want you to do is you in your mind have to make up these two things is what I'm going to make sure I do every day. Or on Thursday, I'm going to do all the laundry. On Sunday, I'm going to relax. You need a day of rest too, like a day where you do absolutely nothing. Okay. Create a list of all the priorities and all the things that you feel need to be done in your home. And then you just schedule it out. On Saturday, I'll clean out the garage. On Thursday, I'll mop all the floors. On Friday, I'll vacuum all the floors. Because sometimes you have to stop the fight and just say, you know what, Lord, I give all the other things to you, and I'm going to do my part in what I believe I need to be doing for me. Okay? Because sometimes the fight isn't worth it. Because I used to tell my husband all the time, like, you need to be doing this, and you need to be doing that, and blah, 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 and I ain't getting no help, and blah, 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 blah. And you have to choose to say, you know what, I'm not going, you know what, let me do what I can do. And Lord, I need you to take care of the rest. I need you to step in. I need you to step in, Lord, and help me. Okay. So balancing home and work. And even if it deals with cooking, meal prep, one day, just cook an extra. Sometimes when I'm cooking, I'll batch cooking, meaning if I cook on Sunday, I'll cook enough for 2 meals. So if I make chicken and rice, I'll make enough for two different meals, and I'll freeze the other one. I'll freeze half of it, and then we'll eat half. So that way, when I'm having one of them days when I forgot to take out meat to cook, and I don't feel like cooking, I can just take it out the freezer and heat it up. Okay. So I hope that helped you, Michelle. But I always battling, trying to get help with the simplest task. Stop fighting. I know that's not what you want to hear. Hey, go to daddy. Go to daddy. You feeling okay? Okay. Just stop the battle. And that was hard for me because, you know, I'm a chocolate girl from the Bronx. So I believe in a good fight. Like, I believe in, hey, you need to do what I'm telling you to do. You know? But sometimes you guys say, you know what, it's not even worth the fight. If I want peace in my home, then I have to stop initiating fights. And I have to ask God, show me another way. Show me how to do this in a way to where I get close to what I want. And then, and one of the things you can do, I mentioned it earlier. Well, I'm not sure if you were on here earlier, Michelle. And if y'all are in here, go ahead and post your comments, and I'll go ahead and answer your questions, or post your questions, and I'll answer them here live. I don't know if you were here earlier when I said, you know, find a teenager or a youth from your church or your community or a family member who has a little one, and, you know, offer to buy them McDonald's if they clean. You know, like barter. That was one of the things that I did a long time ago. My girlfriend, she had teenage sons, and I would say, hey, can you come over and I'll give you some money, or I'll give you, you know, I'll get you a gift card or something like that. And they would do, you know, yard work and things like that. So see if someone close to you can help you in some way. And if not, but remember, you don't have to do all the things. I always wanted my house to be spotless and clean and all the things and smelling sweet all the time. But you know, it's like, you know what? Everyone in my house is happy. I'm happy. I come home, I sit down, my children, I don't have to worry about my children being in them streets. I don't have to worry about coming home and they got boys over here. I don't have to worry about my husband, you know, running them, you know. Just choose your battles. Choose your battles. Okay. So I don't see any other questions in here. So let me go over this one more time. We're talking about how to navigate through all the hats and roles and responsibilities. 1 is grace. 2, me time. Not me time, but is this aligned for me? Is this in my season right now? 3, family. Does this align or does it take me away from my family? I needed those reminders. So I'm glad I could help, Michelle. Thank you so much. 4, delegate. Give them children responsibility. My 4-year-old vacuums. You know, assign everyone a duty.
I do vacuum a lot.
Yes, she does vacuum a lot. My 15-year-old, she does the dishes and she takes care of the laundry. Delegate. Don't think that they're too small. Like even dusting. Give them a washcloth or a dust cloth and let them dust the house for you. Okay. Systems. You need systems. Stop, Mama. Stop. You need systems for your home, systems for your house, systems for your family, systems for your business or your job. Just have systems together and be consistent with it. Set your timer on your phone to remind you of all the things you need to do. Do not overextend yourself. Learn to say no. There's grace in no. No is an entire answer. And this is very important. No is an entire answer. It's not no, and then let me give you an excuse why it's no. No, the answer is no. Arrettres, can you and the kids come and do X, Y, and Z? No. If you want to give an excuse, you can, but a no is an answer. Okay, that's a complete sentence. And then self care. Make sure you're applying self care where you are not doing anything. And if you have little ones, I know it can be a little hard, but even if it's like, I'm gonna put them to bed at 8 o'clock. Your children need a bedtime. I know we in a society where the children stay up all night and do all the things that they want to do. No, your children need a bedtime. Why do they need a bedtime? Because you need some quiet time. You don't need your children up all night and they with you and you have no peace and you trying to get peace and they all up in your ear. It's 10 o'clock at night. Y'all need to be in the bed. Now, yes, weekends, we'll stay up a little later and just relax. And but by 8 o'clock, children need to be in the bed, sleeping.
Yeah, before you get whooped. I mean, before your mom can be upset and whoop you.
I don't whoop my children. I just gently remind them that they need to do things.
Mommy always whoop your children.
I wonder if I'll be sharing this live publicly, but ain't no whooping. It's love taps. Silly girl. And self-care. So, like I was saying, put your kids in the bed. If your self-care is from 8 to 9 o'clock, you're sitting in front of the TV. Yes. Be careful what you ask for. The Lord knew we joke all the time and say the Lord knew to give her to me last. Because if he had given her to me first, she would be the only one. She would be an only child. It's called discipline. Yes, love and discipline.
Love and discipline.
I can't with her. Oh my goodness. So, okay, ladies. Hopefully this has blessed you. I've been on here longer than I thought I would. But if you don't have any more questions about many hats that you wear and the things that you do and, trying to make sure that you are being superwoman. There's no such thing as superwoman. Stop trying to kill yourself. She ain't even all that.
You kill yourself. You're superwoman.
Girl, you need a nap. Okay. So, anywho, ladies, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness, Michelle. Yes, look. Yes. So, anywho, thank you so much for being on here. I'm going to try to do these every Monday at 12:30. Just having a little conversation. Girl talk. I'm not sure what next week's question is going to be yet. I'll probably decide today or tomorrow. I'm when I choose these topics is from questions that you've asked me. If you DM'd me or if you have emailed me or things that come up in the surveys. I don't know how I'm forgetting to talk about this. The Restore and Confidence Society is now open. Okay, so if you need help skyrocketing your confidence, creating boundaries in your life and in your family, if you we gonna do rabbit ears? I'm gonna discipline you. So if you're wanting to heal from infidelity or any other issues that you've had in your marriage and you want to become that woman, the woman that God has created you to be, if you want to experience peace, if you need help and accountability and support and strategies, the society is open. It's a group coaching program. Put that down, Mama. It's a group coaching program, and I'm super excited. The doors are open now. The doors will be closed. It was supposed to close tomorrow because I had my workshop last week, but something was going on with tech, and technology didn't send out the emails to the woman the way they were supposed to be. So it was a user error. I set it up wrong. I ain't even gonna lie. I said it was tech issue, but I set up the tech wrong. So the doors are supposed to close tomorrow, but I'm gonna leave it open till Friday. So DM me if you're interested in joining the group coaching program, or if you registered for the workshop, you should definitely have gotten an email yesterday and today with some details about the event. Okay, but go ahead if you have questions. I would love for you to join. It's amazing. Like the transformation that wives experience has been life changing. All right, so love, love, love you. Hope you have an amazing Monday. I'm about to see if I need to take the baby to. I don't think I need to take her to urgent care because all this silliness she's been doing today, I think she's fine. She just probably needs some kind of humidifier, some kind of.
I'm not fine yet to go to the doctor.
She only does. Anywho, goodbye. Okay, thank you.
I still hear my sound.
I hear your sound. Anywho, love y'all. Have an amazing Monday, and I will see you next Monday. All right. Bye.
Bye.